The following is a described video. If you would like to watch the video without audio description, please follow the link in the description. Fade from black to a shot of a bunch of earphone jacks. Wired earphones are cheaper, less easy to lose, are faster to connect, and do not need to be charged. At least, those are the main reasons why I chose them instead of Bluetooth. However, it's a popular sentiment that they're largely going to be replaced with AirPods and earphones like that. Cut to a silver pair of earphones with bright orange ear tips. So, why would I be doing a review of a pair of wired earphones, and do I recommend them? The Mobile Museum intro sequence plays, then a shot of the same silver earphones in front of its own packaging, and the Mobile Museum label is shown. Well, first of all, I already stated most of my reasons for preferring wired earphones, but what made me want to buy these earphones in particular? These are the Senfer DT6s. They're around $26 on AliExpress with free shipping. They're supposed to be really great sounding as they include a balanced armature along with a dynamic driver in each ear. Various shots of the earphones are shown. The earphones are shaped like the bottom half of a cone, with the nozzles sticking out the bottom half of the cone shape at an angle, and the wire coming out of the curved face of the cone. To be fair, the KZ-ES4s that I previously reviewed also had a balanced armature and dynamic driver design, but this one also has a piezoelectric driver. The product page is shown with an exploded view of the earphones showing the drivers inside. Then switches to a shot of the KZ-ES4, an in-ear monitor being compared with the silver earphone that was shown earlier, the Senfer DT6s. To be honest, I don't know what the piezoelectric driver is supposed to add, nor do I care much about sound quality, and I can't tell the difference that the drivers are making. I'm not an audio engineer, musician, nor an audiophile, but I do require my earphones to sound decent. These did not disappoint. They sound great, and both these IEMs make me never want to go back to using normal earphones. But that isn't special for me. Past a certain point of clarity, I can't tell the difference. Compared to the KZ earphones, I bought these because I have a lot better of a fit. The Senfers go for a more traditional and simple design rather than having the over-ear loop design that requires you to fiddle with the shape of the hook. They easily stay in my ear quite comfortably, and they also easily form a seal, but they aren't going to stay in if you plan on doing exercise with them. If you plan on doing exercise with them, I took some earphone wings from another pair of earphones and put them on to improve the fit, but you could buy or modify your own if you need. The earphones are shown with a half crescent moon ear wing wrapped around the earphone. They don't fit perfectly, but they do make the earphones fit a lot more securely. Take note that they can be uncomfortable if you choose to wear the earphones with the wings for long periods of time. Aside from having a better fit than the KZ, they also have the same modular design but with a different connector, the MMCX connector. The wire is shown without the earphone connected to it, which reveals a small golden circular plug at the end. It is more fragile than the 2-pin connector, but it fits a lot more securely and will not accidentally fall off. It is also more of a universal standard, with the Shure IEMs also being compatible with their accessories, among others. For example, the original cable I bought with these earphones broke, and the only ones on AliExpress were for the Shures, so I chose to use those instead. The original cable is shown as a black braided cable, while the new replacement cable by Shure is gray. The new cable has a right angle plug as well instead of a straight plug like on the original. I actually like them a lot better. I think the wire is more stylish and durable. They match the well-built modern industrial look of the earbuds. They also have a third-party Bluetooth module, but I found the fit on the MMCX was so tight I didn't feel comfortably constantly switching between the two, fearing it may cause either wire to break prematurely. If you're planning to use them solely as Bluetooth earphones, I can see them as an option. Though these earphones are able to make up for the KZ's downfalls, there are a couple things that I really didn't like. First, they're really heavy, which surprised me quite a bit. The blue-gloved hand is also handling the earphones, swinging them back and forth, and weighing them with their own hand, to demonstrate the weight. They're made of metal, which isn't new to me. I have used metal earphones in the past, but these weigh a lot more than those. The weight doesn't affect me when they're in my ears, but when they're in my pocket or hanging from the collar of my shirt, it's a bit annoying. It's just something that's small but really noticeable. The included wire also felt really cheap, and it broke for me, as you already know. but I think if you put some heat shrink strain relief on it, it may extend its lifespan. The camera focuses on the point where the connector transitions to the wire, and that point has been covered with some heat shrink. Then cuts to a close-up of the bright orange ear tips on the earphones. They are peculiar because they have deep ridges on them. Finally, the included orange ear tips look really cool, but don't really work well at all. I would just recommend using the other ear tips included. A transition plays. Then a shot of the earphones with all the modifications including the heat shrink, wing, and replacement wire is shown with the Mobile Museum label beside it. To conclude, the Senfer DT6s are not as versatile as the KZ-ES4s, but they're still really good. They have a great sound quality and are more universally comfortable with a familiar design. They also retain the same great interchangeable modular design along with great build quality. Though they are quite heavy and the included wire isn't too great, I still think these are some of the best wired earphones I have ever used, and they come in at a fantastic price. A close-up shot of the original orange ear tip reveals that there is text along the edge, which reads Senfer. Then, there is a shot of the packaging and the earphones together, while the camera slowly moves away and fades to black. Combined with the modular design and readily available parts thanks to the MMCX connector, these will also likely be quite long-lasting. A transition plays, which leads to the end screen. There is also a message that leads viewers to the description for links for the Mobile Museum website, Instagram page, and channel page. It also has 2 featured videos in the middle, which can be selected. I hope you enjoyed this video. As per usual, I'll be uploading another episode the same time next week. If you would like to be notified for it, subscribe and press the bell button. I hope to see you then. Fade to black.